Good. All right, that was a good work day today. Good to get back out on the in pads. Yesterday we took it off of them a little bit from the physical, and I thought it was a good mental day. Kind of working base down situations, a little introduction to third downs, and I thought that allowed us to really push today different situations. So kind of like where we are through the week. Got to continue to make the investments and make sure that all things, intensity, mindset, that we're in control of that. We're trying to create that throughout the course of practice because it's going to be very intense and emotional come Saturday night. So we got to make sure we can handle ourselves with a discipline and focus when we get to that. So it's just a continued push.
Coaches, go ahead.
Sorry, on that note, that was something you guys really seem to excel at the last couple of years in terms of handling those situations. I mean, this year there's been a couple of times where it hasn't showed up. Is that just a constant?
No, I mean it's growth in individuals, choices by individuals of how they're preparing themselves to respond in situations. We work the way that we work, and we try to create as much adversity as we can, even throughout practice, just to prepare guys, for when something doesn't go right. And that's something within this team, you look throughout the course of the year, and we haven't handled that, very well. And but you got the opportunity for today, and so you got to work and continue to improve upon that. You got to continue to work at that because the journey has got us to today, and we get a chance to go get better, and that's what we have to focus on.
How important is, obviously you want to see multiple days, but when a guy like Elijah Moore has a really good day singular, can a day put a guy into a game plan or the front of your mind really quickly in a time?
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. We're trying to push guys that we see that have ability, and they can, where it shows up on a consistent basis throughout the course of the practice, throughout the course of obviously a game week. That when they go on the field, they're going to be ready for the moment. And there's a lot of things that go into play, and for what you do, for your assignment, for your responsibility, it affects a lot of people that are around you. And so I think Elijah specifically has been somebody that's put in a lot of time to work and to be more consistent on being in those right places. He's made some really nice plays today, so I'm excited about the growth that I'm seeing, and you just need to see that continue to show up. But I mean, he's definitely somebody that I think has got a great future, and hopefully you'll be able to see him out there very soon, impacting this team.
Along the same lines, Luke had one of his better days today. Just how good is it to see him start to stack practices after the Duke game?
Yeah, I think it's some expectation for all guys, but I think Luke getting his first game experience, I thought there were some good things that he was able to learn from, some good things that he did, but now you're going to do a new week, a new plan, new things that you're going to see, and it's kind of the same answer to the previous question is it's about the consistency of kind of handling all that might be thrown at you, and I think he's definitely growing up extremely fast, and pleased with his progress.
During the big game and immediately after, how did Luke do with conveying what he saw, what he felt, how that experience was?
Who did you ask?
Luke.
I thought that's one of the things that I was pleased with. I mean, even there on the sideline right after after a play, if there's something that he might have been a little slower to react to, or maybe missed on seeing it, it comes to him quick, and and obviously just like last week, and we're going to see multiple different looks this week. And when you have teams that show a lot of different presentations, it's getting back to the base elements of what you see and how you can how you can react to that. And I think that he's definitely improving with each of those reps.
I don't think we've ever really talked about Cam Pryor this year, but what are he and Dustin able to do, when they're not even physical?
Yeah, obviously guys that Camden is unfortunate, with the injury and being out, but you're trying to take advantage of all that he can mentally, and it's funny, I was talking to him about it probably a couple weeks ago, just the appreciation of what you're able to do whenever just you're feeling your physical aspect of it, and not dealing with injury, not dealing with things that that could hamper what you love doing. I mean, it's just a different appreciation. I've challenged him, just to make sure that him, Dustin, if you got to leave this year better, just from the mental aspect, from what you do, what you understand. You know, maybe even just adding that different perspective can help accelerate the process. So when you do get back on the field, you're able to implement, you know, all of that knowledge. And so I think, you know, a lot of those, Jamari Howard's another guy I talked to a lot about that. And I think they've done a really nice job in implementing that, you know, throughout their day and what they're trying to focus on.
Coach, it's obviously an emotional game for everybody, but you have a couple of players that have played on Miami before. Have you had conversations with them? What's your message to Daryl, Devontae, and some of those guys?
Go play their best. I mean, it's, you know, it's going to be emotional for everybody, and whether you've been there, whether you've ever been a part of this game, or whether you've not. I mean, we pull up, you know, to the stadium. I mean, there's going to be you know, a great. It's one of the greatest feelings that you have in sports, and I mean, that's what I love the opportunity to go, you know, into games like this, you know, on the road. I mean, it's going to be a very hostile environment, and it's one that you work to go be your best in that time. And, you know, anything that's in your past, anything that you've ever done, you know, even up to this point of the year, you still got to go over and you got to go apply all that you've got into this, you know, 60 minutes we're going to get. So, you know, just focus on the things you can control, and you know, I want him to be emotional, but I want him to be in control in that.
Did Jalen seem pretty natural playing guard in your guys' estimation? Jalen early.
Yeah, I mean, that's where he started off when he first got here. So I mean, he's a talented kid that has a lot of versatility. You know, we wouldn't move him there if we didn't think he could.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.